Ladies and gentlemen, a fond welcome back to you all to Dragon Age Origins. Now, last time we had a bit of a struggle reaching the Circle of Magi to ask them for help, but we made it, and they seem to have gotten here in one piece. So let's have a word with them. We need their help in liberating Connor from his possession.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
So only one person can go through.
Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Do you have any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy.
Isn't that typical?
It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
So I have noticed. Is this the only way?
It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution.
Indeed. I guess let's do this now.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
Let's see. Morgan is obviously going to take issue with it. Jowan seems too feeble. Wynn is not an offensive character at all. Irving, you're just gonna fucking have a heart attack as soon as you see it, I'm sure, so we really don't have a good choice here. Morgan, whether you like it or not, it's you.
Then let us begin forthwith.
Now, of course, if your character happens to be a mage, you could attempt this yourself. Oh, wow. I thought, I could have sworn... Who's screaming? I could have sworn that Morgan actually would protest your decision if you tried to send her, but...
Father! Where are you?
There sure are a lot of copy and paste apparitions here. Holy shit, what is going on?
Is anyone out there?
I feel like this is a bug. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be this many ghosts.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through to the Jarl, then.
This is the Fade. Your kind cannot navigate it any more than you could navigate a dream.
I don't understand. Where is my Connor?
I will find him for you, since I foolishly gave my word that I would. Leave me to it.
No. No, you're trying to lead me astray. I do not believe you. Connor! Connor, where are you?
Alright, well, we'll leave him be. There's no rationalizing with him.
Blessed art thou.
What was that remark about? I'm not looking forward to this. I remember this being a tough fight, namely because you have no party in here. You know, it's just mano a mano with a dreadful, ghastly demon.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
You're the one.
Shoo! Run along and play. Or whatever.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
My god. A desire demon, then. Alright, well, let's blast you. Oh, you are a fucking joke, woman. Was that then? This, that, and the other? No, it could never be that simple. What? I don't remember that. I don't remember summoning anything in the circle tower. Oh, maybe I do. Then. Is that? Oh, I don't see it.
You're the one making Father sick!
I ain't done shit.
Curse this blasted darkness! Why can I see nothing?
Oh, it's you again.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Enough of these games. Give me what I want.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
You have succeeded so many times, haven't you? Okay, you're still fairly weak in the grand scheme of things. Alright, we'll take this fucker down first. Yeah, that's right. Freeze, bitch.
Very well.
Yeah, you're nothing. Feeble demon. I'm pretty sure in her...
Stop him! You can't stop me!
Shut the fuck up.
Donna? Is that you?
Jesus Christ, you people are loud as
You
hell.
have to get out!
Where do I go? Do I just keep, like, ping-ponging back and forth?
I will! Please forgive
I'm
me.
pretty sure in the final encounter she's significantly tougher. This all has been pretty much a joke so far.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Why do you speak through illusions? Come, let us converse.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Alright, you're still in weak form. Yeah, that's right.
I shall do it.
Oh, we got two demons now, eh?
I see.
I don't think this will work on her. Yep. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Alright, we're not quite finished yet. But we're getting there. What the? I think you're a little stuck there, aren't you?
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
I think not.
Do you take me for a fool? I know better than to bargain with your kind.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Yes, indeed, I have doubts myself, but let us start with this. Alright, I don't see her summoning anything. That's what I'm most concerned about.
So be it.
On her own, she probably won't be too bad.
As we wish.
Yep, as I suspected. Now she has many forms. And I suspect the trick is figuring out which one is the real she. Alright, well, it seems I got the right answer the first time. That's not usually what happens. Freeze, bitch! Damn, didn't work. Oh my. Alright, just to play it safe. Wonder if there's a way to tell which one's which. Seems like I'm getting the answer right every time. Or am I? Nope, maybe not. Oh, it was the same one. Alright, what do I got here? Lightning. Bah! Really? I got very little to work with here. I need lyrium. There's some over here, though. Yoink! Alright, point taken. Just blast the fucker.
I cannot be defeated.
There we go. That was simple. Hey, and who the hell are we burning? Oh, it's just a broad funeral then. I was worried that somehow we actually killed Connor. Well, if you gotta go, nothing beats a classic Viking river pyre, as it were.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things.
Odd for all but one of us.
Rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I had nearly... I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
What do you want my opinion?
You spoke with him, have you not? You know what he has done better than I do, even.
I don't want it to be up to me, but would you find him useful?
I would not trust him, but I would not presume to tell my brother what to do.
It's your choice, my brother.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
The urn is a legend. It might never be found.
That is a possibility. But there is a reason it's still an option. I am not simply grasping at straws.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a
Denerim?
brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
What will you be doing in the meantime?
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have?
Alright, fair enough. I guess we'll chase after myths and legends.
No one else can. Even if I wish to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if
Already
any
done.
clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
And also with you. Alright, well that's that then. Oh, thanks for that win. Connor is safe. Arl Eamon is still in bad shape, but at least we can access him. And History of Ferelden, nice. Ooh, what else we got here? First Light, Chapter 2. Let's have a word with Isolde really quick.
I have faith that
Oh,
you will
no, we
find
won't.
a way to help my husband.
Nothing we can do with Eamon himself.
You're the one who saved me.
Yes, actually it was Morrigan.
Then, I guess I owe her thanks. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
We're trying. We're trying. Now, it doesn't really... No one really confirms what Connor was doing when he made that arrangement with Desire Demon, but I suspect she tricked him into thinking that she would save him. In reality, all she gained was another pawn. Ooh.
Right.
What? Ooh, ooh. Oh. A silverite battle axe.
This should be easy enough.
Heavy chainmail glaives. Chevalier's mace.
As you wish.
Quite a bit of stuff in here. A lot of the same stuff, although we did get a new... Nice. Alright. Did get a new... whatchamacallit? Shield that we'll probably hand over to Alistair. Every door I open, I'm still expecting to get ambushed, even though this place has been restored to the hands of the peaceful. Alright, so what should our next target be? We do need to go to camp and have a talk with Wynn. The Guarans of Ferelden. Interesting. And some poultices. Speaking of which, we should see if there's a shopkeeper here who might have something for us. Well, these... I would not trust these, armor here anymore.
This should be easy enough.
Even if the demon is gone. I think we found everything there is to find here. Actually, have we even gone through this area? I think we have. We had to go through the basement to get outside. So yeah. Man, pick up the pace. This place is a fucking pigsty. All these bones around. Alright, so we'll head back to the village right quick. And then what? Yeah, we'll head back to camp, see what Wynn has to tell us. And we'll try and figure out what to do from there. I'm thinking of doing one of the DLC quests, since it has been so long. If I keep doing story quests, we're gonna run out of time. What's this guy guarding this gate here for? That's a pretty shitty gate, considering that's all that stands between here and the castle. Does this guy have anything new? He didn't have anything to say last time. And he still does not.
Thank you.
What is your purpose? Alright, we'll head to the innkeeper. If anyone here has trade goods, I would imagine it would be him. We might also pay another visit to the smith and see if he has anything new. What is that structure up there? Seems kind of pointless. And also incredibly inaccessible. No matter. Alright. I think the elf guy died, which is kind of a shame. I would have liked to talk with him a bit more. Lloyd.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you? Right, I've got some supplies too.
Yes, please. Hand them shits over. Guess we'll take some injury kits as well. Oops. We really don't... We're not really hurting for elf root. I could make plenty of lesser health poultices. It's... What we don't have is... Why don't those stack? What we don't have is distillation agents. Might as well take a bunch of flasks, too. So I doubt there's anyone here who would sell that sort of thing, except maybe there's a person here. We do have to turn in a Chanter's quest.
Though stung with 100 arrows.
Yes, yes. Ooh, 5 gold pieces. Do we have anything for the Blackstones?
Maker's blessings upon
it.
you, Warden.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Just awful.
There are many gone who we must honor. But we must also remember those who aided us in...
Yes, yes, yes. Remember me, for I am your savior. Murdoch.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him.
Haven't you seen enough fighting?
Who hasn't? Doesn't mean it's over, though. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Arlessa's maids.
What?
Arlessa's maids. Arlessa's maids. Arlessa's maids. Arlessa's maids.
Oh my god. Why was that so funny? Why was that so so fucking funny? He's supposed to say, like, what? Maker's blessings upon you? And he just said, Arlessa's maids. I don't even understand how that can possibly happen. Like, how do you fuck up the dialogue triggers that bad?
They told me you've been back to the castle, that everything's under control, but Felena still hasn't come back to me. Does that mean...
I'm still looking.
But she should have come home by now. Unless she can't. If you can't find her, nobody will.
We don't know that yet.
No, it's fine. I think I already knew. I suppose I was just fooling myself. If you'll excuse me, I need some privacy. Come back later if you wish.
Shit. I honestly totally forgot about that quest, so I wonder if we lost it. At any rate, let me just look it up really quick, seeing as we already blew it and I don't feel like reloading. Oh, nope. I blew it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's stupid. We saved the castle. She should be able to make it out. But it says that if you don't find her before saving Connor, then she's counted as dead and the mission fails. That fucking blows. Who comes up with this shit? Oh, well. Alright, well, let's have a word with Wynne, then.
I heard about what happened at Redcliffe. I want to talk to you about it.
What's on your mind?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
If we can stop the Blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Actually, it is. Oh, hey, look at that. We unlocked his approval ability thingamajig. We'll have a word with everybody, I guess. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
How did you end up in Honleith, do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Should we bluff? Oh yes, a fortune, in fact.
Good. Clearly, I am worth it.
I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh.
At least he didn't do it on you. Why are you in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
His wife?
Humph. I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve.
Do you remember anything before Hanleith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Maybe you were still a rock. Just how old are you exactly?
I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do. Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention.
Interesting, I'm done asking about that.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Don't act like you don't enjoy it. You got anything for me?
Your friends are formidable folk, indeed. There's been a battle out at Winter's Breath. Several of the Benorn banded together and fought against Loghain's men. Maybe 1,000 on the field, all told. Tyrn Loghain won the day, it said, but there were heavy losses on both sides. It's a fight for the throne, just like in the old times. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Of course, we should all be killing each other for perceived grievances as opposed to actually banding together against a darkspawn. Well, we've got distillation agents for days, only they're expensive, so I don't want too many. Actually, holy shit, I have 100 fucking gold now? Fucking give me 50 of them suckers. Tome of Arcane Technique. Alright, let's sell you some things. Alright, enchantment?
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Oh ho! What does that do? Spell resistance, frost rune. We're not really going to be using Alistair for too much these days, but it is what it is. Now, Morgan, we can actually go do her quest, too. Now, I'm going to see if this guy has any armor for me.
Anything I can...
Because I'm getting sick of this, like, pseudo bikini thing we got going on here. Need some real armor. Doesn't look like you have anything for me, though. Inscribed Dalish armor, though. That is a definite improvement. Let's do it. Okay, just color palette swap. How are these boots? The exact same. You don't even have boots. Take those. Alright. You can have that. How does this look on you? We don't have a weapon for you. Sten. Take that. You can roll with that. Guess we'll give you that for an improvement. If I give you that, it breaks up your set bonus, doesn't it? Not to mention, this is just somehow worse. Alright, so that's that then. I guess we'll deposit a rune. Hang on, who asked for runes? What do you need for crafting? Why do I have to give them all? I don't want to give them all. Here, take the mushrooms.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Because all my army needs are mushrooms. Alright, let's talk with you then. This is going to be a very chat-heavy episode, and I apologize for that.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Suppose you were just tired then, like you said.
I suppose I must be.
No, I don't buy it.
What's on your mind?
Did I miss something? I thought we were... But what? I'd like to ask you something about the circle, I guess.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
How about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What a terrible experience for a child.
The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
What was life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
Danger from what?
From Fade spirits. If we were careless, they would enter our minds, and we would become abominations. Without the Circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. Perhaps it was like your life in the alienage. The people outside may have shunned you, but you didn't care because you were surrounded by your kind, your family.
How do you know what I think?
You and I.
Alright, well, barely got any approval out of her. I don't know why... I thought that was the point where her quest was supposed to trigger. For the record, I've never done her quest before, but... That just seemed kind of bogus. Alright. Shh, Den. I don't think we got anything new to ask of you. Wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Nope, I guess not.
I suggest we move on.
I guess...
I am hardly surprised. Very well.
Alright.
As you...
Waste of time. I don't think Zevran has anything new. We don't use him enough to really get anywhere with him. Alright, well, screw it then. This has been a lengthy yet not very productive episode, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my Twitch archive channel on YouTube, both linked in the description. For the record, I have installed my new modem and router, and hopefully we can start streaming next week without all the connection problems that we have had previously. But until then, see you all next time and have yourselves a wonderful night.
Arlessa's maids.